Hello everyone, welcome to Needful Things again. Today we're going to be working on this beautiful shawl pattern. It's a very simple pattern. It's great for beginners or anyone who just loves to crochet. So grab your yarn. I'm using a 4-ply medium weight yarn. You can use any yarn you like. I'm using a 6.5 millimeter hook. You can there again use any size you like. We're going to do multiples of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1. So you can make it as wide as you want. Just keep going 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Always do plus 1 at the end. So let's get started. So we're going to do a slip stitch. And chain 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Now I'm doing a small sample piece so I can get through it and show you. We've got our 25 chains plus 1, and then we're going to go in this first one from the hook and do a single 1, 2, 3. We're doing single crochets all the way across. 3, whoops, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 23, 24, and 25. Then we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. So 25 single crochets, and we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. And then we're going to do a single crochet in the first stitch, just like here. Then we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one, single crochet. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip 3. 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one, put a single crochet. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one, put a single crochet. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one, single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains. Skip 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one, single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, in the fourth one, which will be your last stitch, put a single crochet. And this is what we've done so far. We're on the back side of our work. Okay, so we're going to chain one and turn our work to the front side. It's very simple and it's really beautiful, as you can see by the full-size one that I've added into the video. And you can make it really quick. You'll be surprised how quick it is. So on this row we're going to do a single crochet in the first stitch. Then we're going to, inside the space here of the 5 chain space, we're going to do 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3, like that. Then we're going to chain 1, 3 single crochets on the other side of it, 1, 2, and 3, like that, all in that 5 chain space. Then where we did the single crochet, we're going to do a single crochet in that stitch right in the middle there. Then we're going to go right into our next 5 chain space here, right here, and do 3 single crochets, 1 chain, and 3 single crochets, all in that space. Let's do our 1, 2, 3 single crochets, 1 chain, and 3 more single crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Then we'll do a single crochet in that middle stitch there where we did the single crochet in the previous row. And this is what we're doing. So we're into our next 5 chain space. We'll do 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3, 1 chain, 3 more single crochets. We'll do a single crochet in that middle stitch there from the previous row, the single crochet, 3 single crochets, 1 chain, 3 single crochets, oops, go to 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in that middle single crochet stitch, like so. There are 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain, 3 more single crochets, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do a single crochet in that single crochet from the previous row. Boom, like that. Then we're in our last 5 chain space. We'll do our 3 single crochets. One chain, 3 single crochets. That's 2, that's 3, and in our last single crochet stitch we'll simply do a single crochet. Chain 1, turn your work. Okay, now here's where we'll make a little change. Now when we start this row, we've already done our chain, so we're going to go into our second stitch and just do a slip stitch. 1, 2 slip stitches, 1 in the next stitch, and that will bring us to our our little chain in between our stitches, where we'll do a slip stitch into that. So we've slip stitched basically to the middle of the 5 chain space. And now we're in it, so we're going to do a single crochet and then 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one is going to be a single crochet in the chain space of the next section, like so. So what we've done here, basically, we've slip stitched up to this center point here, which was our chain space, and we're putting a single crochet there, then 5 chain stitches, and that will attach itself with a single crochet in the very same spot, but in this section here, in the middle between the 6 stitches. And by doing this, we've decreased a row. Because we start at the widest part of our shawl, where the last pattern we did, we started at the bottom and worked our way up to the larger section. This time we're working from the large part down to the very last point, which will be here. So we did our single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Find our center chain space. We had 3 of our stitches, 1, 2, 3. So there's the stitch right in the middle. Do a single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Single crochet, find your middle stitch, the chain in the middle. Put your single crochet in there. If you need to, you can put a stitch marker in there if it helps you to find the stitch quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Find that center chain stitch. Make sure you're in the right place, because you got one there, you got one there, you got one there, and you got one there, and there's your center. Like so. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're in our last section now, so we'll find our chain in the middle, which is right here, and we'll do a single crochet. And so that we've done basically the same thing we did on row 2, and we've done our decrease. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've chain 1, turn your work. Now we're back on the front side of your work. It's actually kind of reversible. There's really no wrong or right side to it, but there is one side you'll like better than the other, I suppose. Okay, so here we are. We already did our decrease by putting our single crochet in the middle of this stitch, so we don't have to do the chain stitches on this end, but we will on the other. So we're going to do a single crochet in that first stitch, like so. Then we're in our 5 space chain space here. We're going to do the same thing. 3 single crochets, 1 chain, 3 single crochets, and then we're going to put a single crochet in this single crochet right here. 1, 2, and 3, chain, 1, 2, and 3. Single crochet here. And this is what we're doing. Already got it. You know I like to move my, if you've done anything with me, you know I love to move stitches around. Make them look nice. I just want you to see what it looks like, you know, while it's coming together. Okay, so we'll continue. There are 3 singles, 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, 1, 2, and 3. Single crochet in that middle single crochet from the previous row. Then we'll go right back into the next 5 chain space. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, 1, 2, and 3. go right into this space with our single crochet. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, do a single crochet in the middle space, and a single crochet from the previous row. Now we're in our last 5 chain space, so we'll do our 3 single crochets on this side. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, 1, 2, and 3, and finish in our that single crochet. Now, I like to put it in these two, this space right back here, the 2 loops right there, of the single crochet before. Single crochet, chain 1, turn your work. Okay, now we're on the back again. So we're going to need to do our decrease here. So we've already chained 1, so we're going to go in the second stitch and just do our slip stitch. 1, 2, and the third slip stitch puts you right in that middle chain stitch, where we will go back in again after we do the chain stitch and do a single crochet. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this goes where? Correct, in the middle chain stitch of the next space. We will do a single crochet, like so. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go into the middle stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's my stitch? My crazy little stitch. Where is it? 1, 2, 3. There you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This will be our last one on this row. Into the center stitch there. Where is it? 1, 2, 3. Put a single crochet. There's that row. Chain 1, turn your work. It moves really quickly. You'll be making shawls like crazy. Everybody you know will get a shawl like this. It's sort of like a lattice work, I guess, kind of look, sort of. So here we are on this row. I'm going to put our single crochet in that first stitch, which happens to be the single crochet from the previous row. Then we're in our 5 chain space. So we're going to do our 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, 1, 2, and 3 single crochets. We're going to do a single crochet in that middle single crochet there, and we're going to do 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 3 single crochets, 1 single crochet in that middle stitch, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the middle stitch. Now we're down to our last 5 chain space, so we'll do our 3 single crochets. Chain 1, 3 single crochets, our single crochet right there, and those 2 loops they're sort of in the back a little bit. I like to do it in that one so it pushes this one forward like that. So you know, it's like in the back 2 loops there. So chain 1, turn your work. Okay, now we've got to do our decrease. We've already chained one, so we'll go into the second one, do a slip stitch, 1, 2, and the third slip stitch puts you in the middle stitch, the chain, where we'll do 1 single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to go into this chain in the middle here and do a single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Find your middle chain, do your single crochet in there. Then we have one more 5 chain space here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Find our middle chain here. Put in our single crochet. And that row is complete. Chain 1. I think I'll need to move that stitch. It missed a space. It's right here. Got to make sure that single crochet is in the right space. You don't want to get your piece off balance. Then we'll chain 1 and turn our work. Now we're down to 3 sections where we will do our single crochet in the first stitch, then our 3 single crochets, then our chain space, chain 1, 3 more single crochets, 1, 2, and 3, single crochet in the middle stitch, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3, chain 1, 3 more single crochets, 1, 2, and 3, single crochet in the middle stitch, this is our last 5 chain space on this row, so we'll do our 3 single crochets, 1, 2, oops, 3, chain 1, and we'll have 1, 2, and 3, and we'll do our single crochet, chain 1, turn your work. Now this time we're almost to the bottom. Okay, so we're going to do our decrease. We already chained 1, so we're going to go to the second stitch with a slip stitch, the next stitch with a slip stitch, that would be 2, and then when you do the third slip stitch, you'll be in the center of the piece where we did the chain. You'll also do a single crochet in that space, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, go into the single chain in the middle of the 6 stitches, put your single crochet there, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, go over to the next section, put your single crochet in the chain space, there's your last 2, chain 1, turn your work. Okay, so we're going to put our single crochet right here. It got a little loose there, but so we'll do 1. I think I will take that out. I don't like that last single crochet, was just not pretty. There. So we'll do we'll do our single crochet in the first stitch, and 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3, 1 chain, 3 more single crochets, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the middle stitch there, like so. We've done our decrease. Now we're in our last space. We're going to do our 3 singles. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, 1, 2, 3, and we'll do our single crochet on our last stitch. Chain 1 and turn your work. Now we're down to here. See if we stretch it out. Okay. So we're going to do a decrease. We've done our first chain, so we're going to the second stitch with our slip stitch. 1, 2, and 3 puts us in the center stitch with our last slip stitch there. Oops. Let's do that again. That's a little, I just don't like how loose that was. Okay. So now we're going to the second stitch. Go slip stitch. Slip stitch. And 1, 2, 3. Slip stitch into the middle chain and then do your single crochet, then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and this will be our last 5 space on this row, and we'll go into the middle of our stitches in our chain that we made, do a single crochet, chain 1, and turn. So we only had 1 to do on that row. Now here we are on this row. This is our last row. So we're going to make this little teardrop on the bottom. So here we go. We're going to do our first one, single crochet on the first stitch. Then 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to do chains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains. And then we're going to go right back into our chain space and do the last 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. And then our last single crochet there in the last stitch. Right there. And then we'll take our scissors, cut our yarn, secure your threads, and you're done. And you've made a beautiful shawl. It's a very simple pattern, it's very easy to do, and it's really beautiful. As you can see from the full size one that I made for you, so you'll have that to see as well. And it's a very simple pattern, and I really hope you love doing it. Thank you again. Please subscribe and like.